what to buy, there are two schools of thought. First school of thought is what we call fundamental analysis of FA. So in fundamental analysis, they look for what we call value. Everybody type in value. They look for this thing called value. Every stock, whether it's Tesla, whether it's UOB, whether it's SIA, okay, there is a valuation that you can calculate. What is the share price that it should be worth? Today, we don't have time to go into the detail of how to calculate valuation. Okay, there are maybe like 10 different ways to calculate valuation. Maybe you can use dividend. How many have this thing called dividend? You can use cash flow. You can use earnings. You can use a different method, book value, to calculate the valuation of stocks. And the idea of fundamental analysis is to buy what we call undervalued shares. Okay, you want to buy shares that are below the valuation. And when you buy shares below the valuation, then you have this thing called margin of safety. So you have valuation over here, you have share price to trade below the valuation, and when the share price trade below the valuation, then you're buying stocks with margin of safety. Everybody type in MOS. So the whole idea of fundamental analysis is to look for valuation, buy stock with margin of safety. However, there are some challenges with this method. First challenge with this method, it is when you buy the stock with margin of safety, it does not mean that it will always immediately go up. Yes or no? A share price can continue to go sideways or even go down lower. Yes or no? Then you have opportunity cost. Opportunity cost. Okay. Second thing, it is not systematic. Because if it's really systematic and it's about margin of safety, basically what I do, I can take all the stocks in the stock market and rank them by margin of safety, and then I buy the one with the biggest margin of safety. That will be the most systematic way to buy stocks. But in reality, is it like this? Is it true that the stock with the biggest valuation will be the one that go up the most? The answer is no, it's not like this. Okay, sometimes it can be a stock in the middle of the list that will go up. Okay, and some stocks will be overvalued and still go up. So it's very objective. It's subjective. It's not very clear. So these are some of the challenges with using valuation or using fundamental analysis as a way of selecting the what to buy. Then the other school of thought is TA, technical analysis. So how many here knows about TA? Type in TA. How many here knows about FA? Type in FA. Okay, how many don't know anything? Type in NA, not applicable to you. Okay, so in TA, they're no longer looking at valuation. What they look for is price. Okay, price is discounted. Okay, price is considered into the market. That means everything that's traded, whether it's insider, whether it's people, there are retail buyers, everything, right, it is counted into the price. That means the price is the conclusion. Everybody type in conclusion. Price is the conclusion of everyone. That means every day we have news, we have good positive news, we have negative news. At the end of the day, what we do is we study that conclusion. Is the conclusion going to go up, or is the conclusion going to go down? And with that conclusion, you study based on historical patterns, based on history. When this thing happened, what will happen after that? And they use price to determine the what to buy. Again, this method is not very objective because there are thousands of these different tools to study price. So there isn't a systematic way to look at what to buy. And second thing, this method also takes time to learn. Type yes if you agree. Learning how to read price takes time to learn. Some people, they may take too long and end up giving up. Okay, there's no such thing as using price to determine what stocks to buy. So the key over here I want to share with you is this for what to buy is using FA and TA is not enough. You cannot just use valuation. You cannot just use price alone to determine what to buy. So we need to take a step backwards first. Okay, take a step backwards. What do I mean by that? Is we need to define the question. Okay, just now we were talking about what to buy. But I want to add in one more thing. What to buy by when? Okay, that means if today on the 4th of November, I want to buy a stock and I want to make money 4th of November today, I want to sell by 4th of December, 1 month's time. What is the best stock to buy today on 4th of November? That yes, if you understand, that is a more accurate way of defining the question. Because if you don't define the question and ask people what to buy, it can be any stocks, because you buy today, tomorrow can go up 5%. Okay. 1 month's time can go down 10%. But in 10 years' time can go up 100%. So if you don't define that time frame, the answer can be yes to buy this or not. So to define the time frame, to define the question more accurately will give us a more accurate answer. Type yes if you now understand the what to buy. What to buy must be contextualized within a time frame. Okay? That means what to buy today if I want to make money in 3 months. What to buy today? What's the best stock to buy today to make money in a year? Is there a systematic way to look at that stock? Okay, so let's take a step backwards. So instead of looking at the stock market, let's look at the World Cup, which happens every 4 years. Okay, so every 4 years, there's this thing called World Cup, and we have the different team from different countries, right, playing the World Cup, okay, soccer, okay? So let me ask you a question. If you want to guess the winner for the next World Cup, okay, which team will you bet on? Which will you bet on to be the winner of the next World Cup? Which country will bet on? Brazil, what else? Brazil, France, Germany, yes or no? One of this country, yes or no? One of this country. So what is it about this country that you guess will be the winner for the next World Cup? They are what we call the past winners. That yes, if you understand. That means somehow in the last maybe 10 years, 20 years or more, they have won before. Yes or no? That's the first clue. Okay, so is it possible the stock that's going to go up the most in the next 1 year may be a stock that have been a winner for the previous few years? Yes or no? That's the first clue. Second clue. As the World Cup draw closer to the actual start, right? They always have friendly matches. And you can understand how are the current team, what is their form right now? How are the current Brazil team playing? How are the current Spain team playing right now? How are they playing well of each other? Type form if you understand. Okay, so the key of knowing what to buy, okay, the key of knowing what to buy is to first look at all the past winners. Yes or no? Because we have like all the past winners. And among all the past winners right now, what are the stocks that have the best form right now, best performance in the recent months? Type yes if you understand. So bring that back to the stock market. How do we look at that? How do we look at the past winners, and how do we, during the past winners, understand the form? Okay, because in the World Cup, you can see the score line, right? In the score 10-0, 5, you can see the score line. But how in soccer, in the team thing of investing stocks, right? How do you know the past winners? So first thing first, we need to systemize it by finding out what is the average performance of a stock. In the stock market, this is called the average, or the S&P 500. Okay, the S&P 500 is basically the average of the top 500 company in the US. So it is the average. That yes, if you understand, or SPX, okay, SP 500, or STI, Straits Time Index. Straits Time Index, what is it? It's the Singapore top 30 company, the biggest 30 company in Singapore, and their performance over the last, performance of the market. Okay, so some stocks, right, over time will outperform the average. That means when the market go up by 1, they can go up by 2. They perform better than the average. They outperform the market over time. Okay, and some stocks, right, will underperform the market. That means the market goes up one, they may even go down. They underperform the market. And some stocks will perform like how the market is performing. This is called market perform. So from here, among all the past winners, can you then rank their current performance over a period of time? Let's say over a period of 3 months. What are all the past winners right now? What is their current performance over a period of time? And then using that data, then you guess what team will continue to perform well in the World Cup. That yes, if you understand. So same thing, you look at all the past winners, rank them in terms of performance over time, and then after that, with the data, then say this is the stocks that is more likely to succeed. Okay? Good question. Why does this happen? In reality, right, it is money. Money is flowing to this stock, is flowing to this stock, is flowing to this stock. So more money flows to here. There is more demand. Stocks goes to here. There must be a reason. That yes, if you understand. Okay, why are this happening? So you follow the market. Okay. So question. First question we will have is, Colin, what if a dark horse happened? That means a stock that wasn't performing well suddenly in the next 1 month perform very well. Is it possible or not? Is it possible that a stock that's not performing well suddenly perform very well in the next 1 month? Yes, it's possible. But with the available data, you are better off to bet on Brazil, France, and Germany to win the World Cup than to bet on Singapore to win the World Cup, even though Singapore may give you very good odds. Do you follow what I'm saying? That yes, if you understand. So what we want to do is to use data to guide us rather than by luck. Okay, sometimes it will be luck factor, luck horse happen. But with available data, you're always better off to just look at what is the available data and bet on the available data. Over time, the keyword is over time, you will have an edge over everyone else. That yes, if you understand. Imagine you, in the next few World Cup, right? On the next few World Cup, you always bet on the past winner and always bet on the past winner that performing well recently. Let's say there are many, many teams just perform. Look at the top few. Then the chance of winning become very, very, very high. Yes or no? You want to have an edge over the everyone else. By the way, trading or investing is about what? Trading and investing is about what? It's about decision. Everybody type in decision. Trading and investing, right, is about decision. What do I mean by decision? Decision means what it means is if you want to buy, you make a decision, and someone want to sell, you make a decision. That's why there is a trade done. Yes or no? So at the end of the day is who made a better decision. That yes, if you understand, it's you compared to everyone in the market, which one made a better decision. So next question is, how do we make better decision? How do we make better decision? Our brain, right, or our feeling, right? How do we make a decision? It's our brain or ourself that make the decision. Okay, so by investing in ourselves, we make better decision. That yes, if it makes sense. Okay, by investing in yourself, okay, and surrounding your environment with the right kind of people, then over time you make better decision. Okay, give you an example. If you always mix with people who gamble, who take huge risks, who think the stock market is a casino, and you always mix around with them, then at the end of the day, how you trade will become similar to them. Yes or no? But if you mix with people who have systematic way of approach, look at data, there are times when winnings and times when losing, but over time they always win, then you will also make a better decision. So the key at the end of the day is not about getting lucky. It's about having a systematic way, making better decision, and over time have an edge over people who are lucky. Does it make sense? That yes, it makes sense. Okay, so I'll congratulate you all. You all are actually right now already investing in yourself. Okay, already investing in yourself in making better decisions. So don't just look for cheap stocks, value stocks, right? Don't just look for cheap stocks. Don't just look because you want to buy a stock because it crosses the MA. Don't do that. But look for number one, past winners, but not only past winners that are performing well recently over time. Okay, then with a constraint of time, you say, okay, now with this information, I want to bet on in the next 1 month and next 3 months, they will continue to do well. Okay, so that is the key of the what to buy. That yes, if you understand so far. So the second thing, after you identify the what to buy, the second one is when to get in. When to get in. So a lot of people think that trading or investing is just about knowing, okay, knowing the how to do it. But at the end of the day, it's not just knowledge. Let's give an example. If you want to be healthy, you just need to eat well, sleep well, exercise. And basically, that's the field principle. That yes, if you agree. Most people know. But not everyone is healthy. So same thing with trading. Trading, there are a few principles. Okay, but not everyone make money from trading. Why is it so? It's because trading can be what? Emotional. So what's the greatest enemy in trading? What's the greatest enemy in trading? Because the greatest enemy in trading is not just knowledge. It's not just making decision. Okay, why? Because sometimes you can make the what? Wrong decision through having the wrong emotions. That yes, if you understand. Okay, so the first one, we know we must be systematic, we must follow buy strong, sell weak, we must understand what's the outperformer, things like that. But the second challenge we have is most people, even though they know this, they may not do it. That yes, if you agree, may not do it because it's just emotional, right? So how do you remove your emotions? Okay, how do you remove emotions? So emotion is basically, I don't do the thing that I should do, and I do the thing that I should not do. That is trading with emotions. So how do you become healthy? Okay, how do you become healthy? A lot of people say, oh, you need to be disciplined. How do you become successful in trading? A lot of people say you need to become disciplined, follow the system. Yes or no? Type yes if you agree. Okay, but I want to share with you, all right? Being healthy, right, is more than just being disciplined, because discipline is overrated. It's overrated. Why? Okay, we need to have a system to be healthy. Okay, we need to have a system to be profitable. We cannot just rely on our self-discipline to be profitable. Do you follow what I'm saying? Okay, because leave to our own defenses, everyone prefer to sleep more. Everyone prefer to not have discipline. That yes, if you agree. Okay, so what I mean by that is, let's say example, you want to be healthy and exercise. Instead of just discipline yourself, what you want to do is maybe you get a coach. Okay, every day at 8 o'clock, knock at your door and ask you go for personal training. Then likelihood you continue to do the gym thing, right? Okay, same thing with brushing your teeth. Okay, doesn't need discipline now because you already have a system. At the end of once you wake up, open your eyes, you automatically take out a toothbrush and brush your teeth before you sleep. Before you sleep, you even brush your teeth. Hey, I haven't brushed your teeth, I will go and brush my teeth. Yes or no? Because it's inbuilt into a habit, inbuilt into a system. Okay, so at the end of the day, trading must be what? Systematic. That yes, if you understand that. Trading must be systematic. So you cannot just have the skill, okay, or the knowledge, but you also need to have a system. So on the when to buy, when to get in, we must define the when to get in with a time frame. By now, you all know this thing called time frame, right? Okay. How long do you want to trade this for? Do you want to trade it for 1 year? Do you want to trade it for 1 month? Do you want to trade it for 3 months? How long is your time frame? So let's define that time frame first. First thing first, if anything more than a year, more than a year, we look at the weekly chart. Okay, anything less than a year, let's say a few months, we look at the daily chart. Okay, so that is weekly chart for longer than a year, daily chart for less than a year. Okay, so less than a year, we look at the daily chart. So on the daily chart, what happened is there will be signals, there will be system to tell you when to buy and sell. Okay, every week, if it's on weekly chart, every week there will be a new information, a new instruction of what to do. If the instruction remains red, you don't do anything until that particular week. The instruction turns from red to blue color, then that will be your buy signal. That yes, if you understand. So once you buy already, you continue to hold on to the stock. If the color doesn't change, you continue to hold on to the stock. If the color remains blue, until one particular day, this instruction or this candle turns from blue to red, and that will be your sell signal. So very simple. One entry, one exit. One entry, one exit. After you sell already, then you wait for the next blue candle to buy again. Type yes if you think can follow. Okay, this is for weekly chart, more than 1 year straight. Okay, more than 1 year straight. One entry, one buy, one sell signal. On the other hand, for daily chart, there is a lot more action that you can take. One of the things is if you see an arrow for the day, okay, if you see an arrow for the day. So the difference between daily chart and weekly chart is weekly chart 1 week, then one update. For daily chart, every day there's one new instruction of what to do. And if but that particular day, it has a green arrow below, that will be my buy signal. Type yes if you follow. Type yes if you follow. Okay. So, and you don't sell and continue to hold on. If there is additional green arrow, you will continue to buy higher. That yes, if you understand. So the price can continue to go up, buy higher, but buy in lesser amount. How much lesser amount? Later we will talk about the position sizing or how much to buy. But for now, understand that every green arrow is an opportunity for adding position, add position as the price goes higher. Okay, until one day the candles turn from blue color to red color. This will be my sell signal. So once the sell signal appear, I will sell everything that I have bought earlier over here. I will sell it over here. Type yes if you follow. Okay, good. So now multiple entry at smaller quantity. As the price go higher, you continue to buy in smaller quantity. Okay, and eventually once the sell signal come out, you will sell everything that you have bought earlier. Okay, so this is multiple entry, one exit. Multiple entry, one exit. So question, how many of you all want proof? Colin, if you trade this method, okay, what is the result that improve if you want proof? Colin, if you trade this way, right, is it going to be profitable? Okay, so I will just search on a testimony. Okay, these are the people who have result testimonies. Okay, result testimony, what it means is people get results. Okay, not just attending the class, but got results from the training. Okay, so this Pei Min, okay, Pei Min, someone that is quite young. Okay, he's in university. He wanted to find a way to trade. Okay, he has some savings and maybe from his parents, he have some savings, and he wanted to make an passive income to support his school fees and to lessen the workload, the load from his parents. So he started with a small capital, and from there he managed to trade his account over the last 9 months. Every single month, he could make about 10% per month. Okay, you can see over here, about 8 to 10% per month since joining in 2003. This is 2004 June, okay? And this has been a low risk, high reward systematic trading that I learned. That yes, if you want to achieve about 8 to 10% per month, okay, using a low risk, high reward systematic trading. Okay, how much is that? Okay, I do not know what's the capital. Maybe some people have capital of, let's say Payme is quite young, right? Maybe he has capital of $10,000. So $10,000 is not a lot, okay, but let's say example, you make 10%, 1 month is about $1,000 extra dollars. That yes, if you understand. Some people have more capital. Maybe they have over the time bonuses and things like that. They have saved out some capital. Let's say their capital is right now 50,000. Okay, so 50,000, right? 10%, right? Is around 5,000 a month already. Do you all follow what I'm saying? That yes, if you understand. For some people, they say, Colin, how do I get out of the rat race? This amount every month must be higher than your active income. Let's say every month your active income is $4,000 every month. And from trading, you can make $5,000 a month consistently. Then you are out of the rat race already. Do you follow what I'm saying? Yes, if you understand. Okay? But understand that this is a life skill. Okay? This is a life skill that requires time. Okay? That means this testimony is 2024, 2023, he joined the class. So it's 9 months after this, gotten the results. Okay? So that is someone. Okay? So no leverage, no leverage option. And Glenn is someone who from 65,000 in 2020, okay, 2025 years ago, September this year, he had made in his portfolio 1.5 million. Type yes if you want to be someone like that. No options, no leverage from 65,000 to 1.5 million. Later, I'll show you his testimony. Okay, so this is one of his testimony, his results. Okay, this is May. His account, he posted this. My wildest dream achieving this seven-figure portfolio come through this week. This is May in September 1.5. Okay, he made his portfolio has 1 million in his portfolio. Okay, and 9,000 over achieve, and then 9,000 reach, and then 80 over comments. Okay, so this is possible. It is possible. Okay, whether is it small capital, 5, 10,000, 3,000, 10% a month, or 65,000 to 1.5 million in a year. Do you understand that what does 1 point, or even 1 million, what does 1 million means to this person? If this person can generate, in general, most our students can generate about 20 to 30% returns on their capital. In his case, it's more. That yes, if you understand, 65,000 to 1.5 million is much more than 20%. But assume from now he's stagnant, don't do so well, okay? He does make 20% a year. That is equals to 200,000. Do you follow what I'm saying? And his salary in 2020, with most of the testimony, he's about less than 60,000. So if the active income 60,000 and his now his passive income 200,000, he again is out of the rat race already. Okay. Next one, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Colin for the weekly webinar, things like that. Year-to-date results. Okay, so you can see here, estimated P&L 320,000. Okay, Nasdaq, the stock market also went up 25%, but his returns is 415%. That yes, if you understand. Some people say, Colin, of course the stock market goes up, but you must understand that yes, the stock market go up, but they make much more than the stock market. They make 20 times better than the stock market. How many want to do that? How to have a systematic way to make 20 times more than the stock market? Okay, this is people like that. Okay, so this is another post. Okay, don't give up. Okay, then 100% returns. I will not go through the rest, but if you have time, you all can go through the rest over here. Like yes, if it's okay. Like yes, if it's okay. This is a 2021 one. Okay. The same gland. Okay, the same gland. Okay. Percent returns, and then here, right, after 9 months completing the course, it joined in 2020. 9 months completing the course, I've recouped all my losses. He last time do other trade, not from SMT, from other trades. Okay, paid off some of our wedding expenses, created a strong second source of income, and achieved more than 20% returns. Okay, this is the same grant that 1.1 million portfolio, the 1.5 million portfolio this year. Okay, so I want to go through the rest. If you have time, you can go through the rest for you. But every single one of them are result testimony. Yes, if you understand. Okay, so that is the proof. Okay, and we have more than hundreds, okay, of people getting these results. So point I want to share with you is systematic equals more profit and less emotions. Okay, because you do not want to every day stare at the screen. Yes, if you do not want to do that. This method, right, do not need to keep staring at the screen one. It's not full-time traders who stare at the screen, okay? It's not like that. You just need about 15 to 30 minutes a day if you're on the daily chart, 15 to 30 minutes a week if you're on the weekly chart. That's all. Okay, you do not need to keep staring at the screen. Okay, so that is something that again, misconception. Okay, so imagine how good you will feel. You feel if you know exactly what to do at the push of the button. So later part, I'll show you the system and how to do at the push of the button. Experience has shown that when you know exactly when to take action, your stress level will drop by as much as 85%. Yes, I want to make money. Yes, I want to be out of rat race, but I don't want to sacrifice my time with my family. I don't want to sacrifice my sleeping time, my health for the returns. How many is someone like that? Like me, if you're someone like that, I don't sacrifice my sleep. I don't sacrifice my stress. I don't sacrifice my time with family. This method, right, will tell you exactly when to buy, when to sell. When you know exactly when to buy, when to sell, your stress level will start to go down. Okay, so this is Joe Augustine. How many of you know him? Like me, if you know him. Joe and the Flying Dutchman. If you are old like me, then you will know that he was last time for radio. Yes or no? Okay. So I attended a class before in our SME class. Last time used to be a live class. Okay. So in the live class, I saw him in the training. There, I asked him, hey, since he's a celebrity, right? I said, hey, let's have coffee. So during coffee time, I asked him, hey, if you are, what's his trading and things like that. And discovered there's someone that is versed in trading. It means he knows trading. In fact, he trade gold, he trade forex regularly, and he has a different strategy of trading. Okay, so after I realized that he knows about trading and is well versed in trading, then I say, hey, how do you find our systematic course? If when you get results, can you help me to post a testimony? By the way, all these other testimony over here are not solicited. That means I didn't go to Chu Ping Fan. Hey, can you post a result? No. That, do you follow what I'm saying? Like last year he posted this result, okay, 37% in 9 days. I don't know in midnight. Okay, I don't know, okay? But he posted this last year in August. Okay. So, but for this one, I asked because I said, hey, since you are some celebrity, please, if you have some results, please share your testimony. Okay, so this is what I have to say.
Well, hi from Wembley Stadium. We're just waiting for Ed Sheeran's concert to start up in just a while. I'm Joe Augustine, and I thought I'd spend a moment telling you about Colin Seow, because Colin runs this systematic trading program. And if you want to learn about trading and you want to find a way to trade equities especially and be more profitable, then you should check out the systematic trading program that he has got for you. Colin is one of the best in terms of trading that I have come across. He's very, very good with teaching, and he's very, very generous as well. And he has a wonderful team that will support him. And if you're looking for a way to be more consistently profitable trading, well, you have to check out what Colin Seow has to say. In the meantime, I'm just going to wait and I look forward very much to Ed Sheeran's concert, which begins in just a few minutes.
So it's Joe, okay? Okay, so these are the other testimonies are like 10 years ago results. Okay, shorts doing really well, 70% returns. This is 2015, 65% return in 2015. Okay, join the course in 2016. Again, this is 2015 results, 10 years ago. Okay, so I will not go through so much already. Okay, if you have time, you can go through the Facebook group. Thirdly, okay, how much to buy? So what to buy? We talk about buying past winners that performing well recently. Like me, if you still remember, past winners that are performing well recently. Second one, when to buy, don't just focus on the how. Don't just follow a guru. Okay, some people just say, hey, Colin, which which trading strategy is the best? Don't just focus on the trading strategy or just don't follow the guru that teaches the new trading strategy, because it is not the trading strategy that is the most important. You hear what I'm saying? It is about managing your emotions while you are following the strategy. That is the most important. So that's the second part. Type me if you realize that. So strategy will work once. There are a lot of strategy that works, but at the end of the day, it's managing the emotion. That's the most important. Thirdly, how much to buy? So how do you actually maximize your returns and reduce your risk? Like me, if you want to do that, how do you maximize your returns and minimize your risk? So the key is to buy more when I'm right and sell fast when I'm wrong. That is the key. Okay. So give you an example. Let's say right now we want to start a company and we do not know, we don't have any salespeople. Okay. And we start to hire salespeople to run sales for us. And there were two persons who have a very good resume, both are about the same. And we interview both of them. Okay. Both asking salary $4,000. But instead of giving $4,000, you say we are a new company, let's start with 3,500 first. Yes or no? Okay, so we say, okay, both results about that. The resume about the same. I would just do 3,500 for both. Do you agree? Okay, good. Agree. Both of them got hired. So over 3 months, A did very well. Immediately went to work. Immediately next week got new sales. And for the next 3 months, bring in a lot of business for the company. Okay. And the other person over the next 3 months, never bringing any results. In fact, will dragging the morale of the company down. So what do you need to do right now? All you need to do is to, with these two person, fire the lazy one and keep the good one. Type yes if you agree. In fact, you let go of the lazy one, then after that, the good one, right, and it's giving you a result, you say, hey, thanks for contributing to a company. 3 months ago, you asked for 4,000, and then right now I'm giving you 3,500. Right now, increase to 4,002. Okay, but please continue to work hard. I will give you a slightly higher KPI every month, but it's still within your monthly results. Just continue to perform for next 1 year, or continue to look at your increase your pay. Agreed. So he continued to do well. Okay. So then after that, continue to grow your company, you continue to hire 2%, and every time you do the same thing. After a period of time, you monitor their results, keep the good one, fire the lazy one. And over time, you have a team of high performers, salespeople, business people in your company. Yes, if you understand this concept. But when it comes to stock market, a lot of people don't do this way. What they do is when you buy two stocks, okay, and one stock goes from 50 cents to $1, one stock goes from 50 cents to 25 cents. Most people will sell the one that make money. Yes, if you agree, because 50 cents go to $1, make 100%, right? The 50 cents go to 25 cents, you lost 50%, I don't want to sell. Okay, keep the lazy one. And then every time they will always take profit on the one that make money and keep the one that lose money. So over time, they have a portfolio of lousy stocks. Do you all follow what I'm saying? That yes, if you understand. So the key of how much to buy is you first do not enter full size in the beginning. Okay, don't buy full amount in the beginning. You buy in stages. The 3,000, 4,000 salary, you don't give you 4,000 immediately, you give 3,500 first. But after a period of time, you understand that it's doing well already. Then you increase the salary. Same thing. When you buy a stock, you don't know whether it's going well already, you buy maybe 50% first. But if the stock do well, it add on position. That yes, if you understand. But not only you add on position, you must also increase the KPI, increase the sales target. So same thing with the stock, right? When you buy more, you must also increase its minimum results. Okay, minimum results. So you do what we call trailing stop loss, you cover in the future, and you continue to build a position on a winning stock. But let's say example, you buy a stock and over 3 months, it doesn't do well. You immediately cut it fast. You only lose 50%. Do you all follow what I'm saying? That yes, if you understand. So the key is to build up a position. Yes, you want to build up to 100% by the end of the 3 times. Every time you have an arrow, like over here, you have an arrow. The first time you only buy 50% over here. The second arrow buy 30%, the third arrow buy 20%. So let's say example, you have a 10,000 or $5,000, you buy $5,000 over here, $3,000 over here, $2,000 over here, and you write it until over here it sells, then you sell everything. That yes, if you understand. Okay, now about to go into the demo, demo time already, almost an hour already, okay? Let's go to the demo time. The first thing, what to buy? How many ready for demo? Type in demo. What to buy? Buy the what? Buy the past winners. Yes or no? Past winners. So in the stock market right now, who are the past winner? Okay, I'll just look at US market, right? These are the stocks which are the past winner. That yes, if you understand. So we have Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Tesla, all these stocks. Okay, these are the past winners. So among the past winners, what are the good performers over the last 1 month? So you can see over here, over the last 1 month, these are the performers over the last 1 month. You can see over here, Micron. Okay, the market cap is 200 over billion and is doing well in the last 1 month. That yes, if you can see that. Okay, so you can see, okay, this is the stock over the last 1 month's performance. Yes or no? Okay, since the first signal over here, it went up almost 85%. That yes, if you like that, okay, this is from August all the way to now. Okay, August all the way to now. So question, Colin, why is this stock Cypher highlighted in green and Micron is not highlighted in green? So when a stock is highlighted in green, what it means is there is a buy signal today on the latest candle. That yes, if you understand. Or yes, okay. Whereas, let's say, just now we see Micron, right? Is MU is not highlighted in green because there isn't a buy. There's no green arrow today. But if I were to rewind back in time to this date, of course I can remember that 29th of October, then it will have a 29th October, it will have a signal to that day. Micron will be highlighted for you. That yes, if you understand. Or be highlighted. Okay, I will even tell you how the 13 arrow. Okay, so your entry and exit becomes systematic. But yes, if you understand, your entry and exit become systematic. Okay, Same thing, let's say example, you look at the past winners over here, let's say NVIDIA, then you can say, or even Apple, you can see, okay, this is the 10th arrow over here, and the recent performance is over here. Type yes if you understand. Okay, so let's recap again. Number one, you want to look at the past winners, not only the past winners, but past winners that are performing well recently. Okay, so example Micron, example Palantir. These are the stocks that are performing well recently. And then you add on the position as the price goes higher. Okay, so that's the key. Buy strong stocks. Okay, look for the current performance over the last 1 month. Okay, and then look for them. Okay, next, I want to let you all choose some stocks. What are the stocks that you all choose? They want to take a look at. We will now use the system. We now use the system to plot the arrows. However, there's one disclaimer. The disclaimer is like this. Normally, right, we cannot just randomly choose stocks. Because when we right now what we're looking at, we are looking at the A stocks over here. Yes or no? We are looking at A stocks over here. But when we just randomly choose stock, we likely will choose B or C stocks. Yes or no? We likely will choose B or C stock. We will only focus on the past winners. That will give us the highest chance of success. But right now, I cannot just say buy the strong stocks. You will not know what's a strong stocks. So what I do is I just randomly let you choose, and then we look at the performance. Okay. Okay. So what are the stocks? We have AMD. We have Hood. We have AMD, Grab, Palantir. Okay, we just choose a few. Okay. Hood seems like a lot. AMD a lot, and Palantir, okay, or Mastercard or MA. Okay, Mastercard. Okay, let's do Mastercard. Mastercard, help me remember AMD and Hood. Okay, Ken, that yes, if it's okay. Okay, of course it's the latest data. Okay, okay. So now let's look at Hood first. Okay. So this is Hood. So first thing first, we need to define time frame. Yes or no? So Hood, if it's long term, then we look at the weekly chart. Type weekly if you understand. We look at the weekly chart. Okay. So weekly chart, you can see from here, this is the latest date. So far on the weekly chart, if you look backwards, there is no sell signal. That yes, if you agree. That means the candle didn't turn red. All the while it is blue. It turned red to blue on this particular week in 2003, December. Can see that? And since then, it has not turned red until today. So even if the price drop, let's say from here, drop 40%, drop 22%, it does not ask you to sell for long term. Like yes, if you agree. So it drop 40%, drop 20%, drop 22%. It does not sell because you understand it's long term. Just hang on, hang on, hang on. And until right now, we are up here. So in between here, 2005 to the beginning of 2003 here, there were times when the market dropped quite a bit. Yes or no? But it asks you don't sell until, that's why right now you can make a total returns of from here all the way up to here about 1000%. That yes, if you understand. So the key is also this. The key is also it helps you to hang on to a position so that you can make 1000%. Yes or no? If not every 10% or every 20% it asks you to sell, then it will always buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. Okay? The buy signal is on this date over here when it changed from red to blue. Can you see that? That yes, if you can see that. Okay, so this is for long term. For short term, if you are trading, then what you want to do is you want to change into daily chart. That daily, if you understand. So throughout this period from 2003 all the way to here, you could get in and out. Okay, over here, you don't hold for 2 years. What you do is every time there's an arrow, after the signal turns red, there's an arrow. It's turn red means get out, right? Then there's an arrow, you buy 50%. That me, if you understand. Okay, before that, got sell signal already. This is the first signal, 50%. Then after that, second signal, 30%. Third signal, 20%. So you accumulate position. Yes, if you understand. Okay, today don't have time to talk about what is trailing stop loss and things like that, but you notice there's this dotted red line. Yes, you can see the dotted red line. Dotted red line help you to protect your profit. Okay, but today don't have time to explain. What you want to look for is the candlestick turn red to exit. Yes, if you understand. Okay, after exit already, then re-enter again 30%, 50%, 30%, 20%, until the candlestick turn red again. Yes, if you follow. Okay, so basically it's just like that. Okay, saying that all the hard work is being done. When you look at it, it's very simple. Type yes if you agree. Just follow the arrow, that's all. Yes, it's that simple. Okay, but the hard work is how do you write the trend? How do you write the trend? That is the key. Okay, that is the key. Okay, add on until you exit. Like recently, you do 50, 30, 20. Right now, you're up about 26%. Just add on. Okay, okay. So for now, for beginners, you don't add position after the third signal. In the future, after the class, when you started the class, we will teach you how to maximize your return by adding more position as the price goes higher. Do you follow what I'm saying? But for now, just stick to the first 3 only. Okay, the say, oh, I got a lot arrow here. Just keep whacking. Okay, it is not like that. Okay, there is a way to manage the risk. Okay, how to manage the risk. Okay, and how to maximize your returns. Okay, second stop. What's the second stop? Is it AMD? Let's look at AMD. Okay. Okay, AMD. Let's look at long term first. So long term, we got a weekly chart. So the weekly chart just now put change color in 2003 in December. This AMD only changed recently. Okay, recently like last year, June. Yes, if you can see that. And since then, it's went up about 116%. Okay, so throughout this June until now, you also could get in and out, trade. Okay, you could go in and out, then you can trade it. Okay, the most recent one, 50, 30, 20. Okay, 50, 30, 20. Here, 50, 30, 20. Okay, from here, there's a price gap up. Right now, you're up about 50%. Yes, if it's pretty good. Or from here all the way to here, 50%. Okay, last one. Last one is, what's the last one? Okay, MA, thank you. Okay, MasterCard, right? Okay, MasterCard. Okay, MasterCard. Okay, so MasterCard is a bit different story. Yes, if you can see that. Okay, short term sell signal already. That yes, if you can see there. Oh, so what is it good is it prevent you from losing money. Here is about 6%. Get up. Yes or no? But long term, maybe haven't yet. Let's take a look at long term weekly chart. Weekly chart still okay, still hang on, okay, to the long term chart. But the key over here is over time, you're able to ride the trend. That yes, if you agree. Over time, you're able to ride the trend. Okay. And over time, if you want to trade, you also can go into daily chart and then you trade up to you. Okay. Yes, if you understand. Okay. So later part, if you want to stay back, I can look at other stocks, okay, Baba, whatever stocks. Want to take a look, I can show you to do this. Okay. I think the question I later together answer everything can. Okay, I know there are a lot of questions, but we answer everything together later. Okay. So let's finish it, and then later you'll have time, we answer question all together. Can? So let me continue first and then we follow question later. Okay, so think about it. This method take far less time. That yes, if you agree. So compared to you go and calculate the valuation and calculate find out the earnings and the dividend and the cash flow and then calculate valuation and buy under valuation, wow, take very long. Or even if draw lines, okay, like example here is I learn TA, technical analysis, and then from here I draw let's say I draw a trend line, okay, from here I draw a line, and then something like that, okay, compared to something like that, also around the same time, you know, okay, or say a downtrend stock. So draw, instead of learning how to draw lines and all these things, what you can do is you have high probability trades. That yes, if you understand. Okay, and trigonometry is far more robust. It's far more robust. What I mean by robust? That means if you let's say look at the Nasdaq, somebody asked about the Nasdaq just now, the US average. So basically, if you just follow the average, you will do pretty well. That yes, if you agree. Okay, the average, because the average, to pretty well. Okay, in the industrial average, you have index go up here, 20%, this is up about 59%. You do pretty well. Yes or no? And if you go into trading daily charts, you also do pretty well also. Yes or no? Okay, over time, you're able to capture majority of the uptrend. Yes or no? Okay, so number three is very easy to learn, it's very easy to trade, and it produces big winners. The key over here is not to just look for the small returns, but to look for the big returns. So the key is not just buying and selling, buying and selling. The key is to ride the big trends. That yes, if you understand. And imagine you bought Hood in 2003 and now you're in 2005. December 2003 and 2005, you have made 10 times your money. 10 times your money. Let's say you put in $10,000, now it's worth $100,000. Do you follow what I'm saying? Okay, the 10 times your money. Okay. But this is Rainer, trading with Rainer. How many of y'all know him? Okay. Many years ago, he was in university. Okay. I was one of the invited speakers to go to his university to speak. That's how I got to know him. And after that, he came out and became a YouTuber. Right now, he has like 2 million subscribers on YouTube. Okay. They say if you're looking to be a consistently profitable trader in the shortest possible time, I would highly recommend Systematic Trader. Okay. This trading right now, I got past 2 million subscribers right now. Okay. I also wrote a book together with him called The Trader's Blueprint. Okay, Trader's Blueprint. Okay, last question I always get is why I do what I do. Why I do what I do. How many of you are curious? Like me, you're curious. Colin, if you are getting results and you have so much testimony over here, why are you doing this webinar with me right now? Okay. Okay, so I want to share with you all this. Okay, many years ago, I was also looking for a trading strategy. Okay, I think this is at least 7 plus 8, 25 years, 30 years ago, 25 years ago. Okay, I was still finding out the strategy. Okay, about 25 years ago, I roughly figure it out. Okay, roughly figure it out. Then after doing that about 4, 5 years, I decided to become a remiser. Okay, I become a remiser. That is close to 18 years ago. I became a remiser. And then my idea was just to trade my own account, my trade my own account, and then basically that's it. Okay. I thought that being a remiser, maybe I can have some better information, but not true lah. But what happened is in that period when I was doing my trading, one of my clients lost money. He lost like $250,000. That's more than 18 years ago. And the worst part, he decided to declare as a bankrupt, don't pay for the losses, and declare as a bankrupt. So when the client declares a bankrupt, I had to pay for his losses. So that actually screwed up my whole plan. My plan was actually every day just do my short-term trading, make $300-$500 a day, and then I close shop. That was my strategy. Do you all follow what I'm saying? How many want to be like that? Just make $300, okay, close shop, that's all. That was my plan. Okay, that's more than 18 years ago. But because suddenly got this $250,000 debt that came in, I had to stop my short-term trading. And that was when I started to find, hey, I'm a member of Mensa, top 1% IQ in the world. How can I allow someone that, in a way, caused me to almost become bankrupt? That's when I developed the system. And I used the system to trade the stock market longer term. And long story short, within 18 months, I managed to make back all the losses. Okay. And after I make back all the losses already, I thought to myself, the same question I asked you just now, 18 years ago. I thought to myself, now I have time. I know how to make money. What do I want to do with my life? Same question. So first thing first is travel lah. Okay, I want to see the world before I walk out of life. Like me, if you want to be like that. Okay, like right now I'm in overseas actually. Okay, I'm overseas right now. And in this last 14 days, I'm in 3 countries. Okay, consecutively 3 countries. Okay, so I'll be going to Taiwan, attend Sen Xing Ling is a course okay, about spirituality and for a few days in Taiwan. So immediately after this. So that's what I want to travel. I want to learn, I want to experience life. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing, I want to give back. Okay, I want to give back. So I right now in the process of developing my own charity, okay, to give back. But the last one I want to do, oh, and by the way, I also have yearly I have a plan to give back also. But last one, I want to also have a sense of contribution. How many understand this concept? That when you make money, right, you just like, I might make my money, then just spend money, just spend, because if you just spend money and buy things, after a while, you become very, not say nothing to buy, it doesn't give you satisfaction anymore. Okay? But nothing. So the thing become like, how do I, before I walk out of life, right, that I have a sense of, hey, I can still contribute to this world. How many understand this concept? Some people may not understand this concept. Hey, because maybe they're still struggling and they say, I want to make money. But when you realize that, hey, everything, what do you want to do? It's not just accumulate more, because I know that I'm not stupid. I also know that this cannot take away one. Do you understand what I'm saying? That yes, if you understand, I cannot take anything away one. Okay, I cannot buy another, extend my life. Yes or no? So what I want to do is at the end of the day, I want to have a sense of giving back. Okay, sense of giving back. Okay. And yeah, that is for me my 3 things. Okay, travel, which I've done, charity, and sense of giving back. So that's the reason why I do this. How many of you are curious how come got so many result testimony? Result, not just attend the course, but result testimony. I make 40%, I make how many are curious, okay, of this? Why got so many of this result testimony? Like me, if you're curious. Okay, the reason is because when I do the course, I don't just do the course and finish in 1 week. Do you follow what I'm saying? Remember the time I talked about the coaching part? That the coach must practice what he learned. Let's say example, right now I'm a coach and I just do a 1 week training. This is how you, last year I went learn snowboarding. This is how you snowboard, okay? And after the few days of class, then bye, and never see the teacher again. You will not fully picked up snowboarding. Type yes if you agree. You're not picked up because only 1 week, 1 weekend only crowd. But if you do it on the 1 week, and then every week you practice together with the coach. You go to the slope and practice together with the coach. Over time, you will know how to snowboard. Type yes if you agree. So same thing for trading, right? We have a course, there's a 4 days class, we talk about trading, how to enter, exit, how to use the system and things like that. But after that, every week, we have a weekly webinar together with all the students, whether you attend a course 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, we have a weekly live webinar that we will go through the markets using the system and share with you what is our long-term view, short-term view, mid-term view. You can choose your stock like what we did just now and show you the signal when to enter, exit. And everybody through together. That's how we get results. Do you all follow what I'm saying? Yes, if you understand. So it's no longer about just training. Because training, I will share with you all that, frankly, ChatGPT also got a lot of information. But it's about how to get results. It's really about doing it over and over and over again. Do you all follow what I'm saying? That is how you get results, okay? So every week, right, on a weekly basis, I will do a weekly webinar. And then after that, all the weekly webinar will be in the members area. Okay, in the members area. So you go to the members area, you can see under webinar, then we have all the weekly webinar. Like yesterday, I did one here also. Or you can see what we talk about in the weekly webinar. In the weekly webinar, we talk about what stocks to buy and things like that.
Don't continue
Okay.
go up, can log in
So,
your cell. You know, find like here, this.
Okay, and then basically using the system again every week. Okay, and that's how people get results. Like yes, if you understand. Okay, I will speed up a bit. I'll speed up a bit. Okay, this one is very long time ago when I'm still young. Okay, this is me still young. This book called Secrets of Highly Profitable Traders was wrote by Yong Suk. Okay, Yong Suk wrote this book, and this book went on to become a Straits Time bestseller list for 24 weeks. Okay, and then the Trader's Blueprint that was written together with Rainer, and this was my book, How I Turned My Debt Using into Profits Through Stock Trading. Okay. Straits Time also pick up the story, How I Turned My Life Using My Trading System. Okay. And this is my family. And then, so let me ask you a question. So far, have I done a good job by giving you some content, some value to change your approach in trading and investing? Hopefully, I've done a good job. Okay. At the end of the day, it is not important whether you sign up for the course or not. Really, really, really. Why? Because I've done it for 18 years, got one more student, one less student on Zoom. Doesn't matter to me. But for me, I think it's important since our time on earth is short, we should treasure time. Yes or no? Okay? And don't just keep repeating the same mistake. Okay, so I have this full-fledged program that not only changed my life, so lots of lives around the world. Can I have the opportunity to share this with you all? Yes, if I can do that. It will take another maybe 15 to 20 minutes, okay, to share this with you all. Okay, by the way, you have on YouTube, on Google, you can search now. Okay, so last testimony. Okay, this is Grace. Okay, Grace is someone that 9 months ago, before she done for class, 9 months, she don't know anything about trading. How many of you are new? Type in new if you are new. Okay. Grace is completely new. Completely new. That means she don't know about stock trading. She never buy stock before in her life. She was from elder care, take care of old folks, okay, startup elder care, completely new. And then from there, she came for our course, she learned, and after 9 months, okay, all her living expenses, all her mortgage, all her holidays are paid through her trading. How many want to do that? Type me if you want to do that in 9 months. But not only that, now she have security. She knows how to make money. How many want to remove the fear of the unknown, not the fear of not enough money? Type me if you want to remove that unknown. Imagine, right, you are someone that can make 9,000, 10,000 a month trading, more than your active income. You basically don't have this fear of no money already. Yes or no? Type yes if you agree. Okay, this person did it in 9 months. Okay, this is what she had to say.
Before this, I was a complete noob. But right now, I'm trading every day. It pays for my mortgage, it pays for my living expenses. And when I tell my friends, they find it unbelievable because I was from an industry, the elder care industry, that has nothing to do with finance. Anything is possible. As long as you're willing to put in the hard work, you can actually do it. My name is Grace, and I was from the elder care industry before I attended the SMT program. I joined in February 23rd, and I remember that really well because it was my birthday. Honestly, I didn't have a good impression, never really wanted to get to know about it until things changed though. Something happened in my life, and I realized that I needed to pick up a skill that would allow me to generate an income even if I was gonna be at home or wherever I was. I went for every single free preview that was in the market. My impression changed because when you're there physically, when you're listening to what the trainer is saying and you're able to interact and ask questions, you have a lot more clarity on what this course is about, what this whole industry is about. When I learned trading, my goal for myself was really financial freedom. I think it's the same with many people. The ability to go into the supermarket, pick up the groceries, and not have to look at the price tag and just pop it into your shopping bag. If you feel like going on a holiday, you don't have to calculate too much. You just go. So trading has given me a life skill which enables me to achieve that goal, that eventual freedom. You don't need a lot of capital to start. Because trading is not gambling. Trading is not about making that one big ticket win. It's about learning a life skill, constantly honing it until one day you're able to scale up your profits, scale up your trades bit by bit. In fact, my classmate was a student. She's only, I think, 22 years old, and she's using her pocket money to trade. So she makes really, really small trades, but she's super consistent. If you've met Colin, you realize that he is very, very different from everything that I thought about people in this industry. He is a really honest guy, really. Colin is unbelievably patient. I attend every single one of his weekly webinars. So after you graduate, it's not like, okay, thanks, bye. You're gonna be able to sit in for weekly webinars, which are recorded if you can't attend it at the time itself. And Colin goes through the market, his analysis, and if you're not sure about your trade, you can actually just spit it out to him. That kind of hand-holding, that kind of after-class support, to me is really, really priceless. Once you're part of the SMT community, you have people you can ask. In the Facebook group, the more senior traders are able to help juniors like us, and of course Colin is also there to guide you through the process. That to me is really the most important part of this program. Not just the 2 days, but the after support that I get. The SMT is a lot more than just using the trader's GPS, because trading is about a system. Knowing when to get into your trade is important, but you also need to know when to get out. The devil is always in the details. So the course offers the whole package, and on top of that, it even gave me post-course mentorship. For everybody who's watching this, just Try it out. You will realize this is the one thing that you can do for yourself that will really, really help you to achieve your financial goals. Had I not joined this community, I would not have gotten the kind of confidence I have right now. And I would still probably be, you know, like the average Singaporean, worrying about money, worrying about what's to come tomorrow, worrying maybe if one day you'll get retrenched from your job. Trading really has given me that level of confidence and security inside my heart. I feel very secure knowing that I'll never go hungry no matter what happens. Anyone can start. It's really a matter of how much you want this for yourself.
Okay, so so this is Glenn. Just now I told you 1.5 million, 13 September. Oh. Okay, so the next class is on 12, 14, and 15 of November. There are 3 seats left on the November class. I know it's coming very near. But I also know that some people are referred one. Okay, anybody here are referred by past SMT students? Type in referred and you're ready to sign up. Okay? Type ready and you type ready. I want to make the 3 seats are reserved for those that are ready. Okay? For those that are not ready, I don't know what is it about. Please don't type ready yet, okay? Don't type ready yet because you don't know what is it about, okay? Don't FOMO, don't FOMO, okay? Let me share with you what is this whole thing about first, okay? But for those that are ready, just type in ready. My team will PM you the link because you already know from those people will refer you the price and all the what is it about and things like that, okay? But those that are not ready, don't type ready first. We still have another class. December, we don't have class, okay? December, we don't have class. We take a break in December, and in January, we start class in 21st, 23rd, and 24th of January, okay? About 2 months' time, okay? About 2 months' time. Okay, so what I'm going to get, number one is the Traders GPS system. So just to clarify, the Traders GPS system is developed by me. It's proprietary by me alone. Okay, it's developed by me, it's proprietary to me alone. There are people who copy it, okay, but they are not the original, okay? I am the one who developed it, and I'm the original. Okay, so first thing first, this is me telling you what to do for any stocks. Any stocks you want to type over here. If you want to buy any stocks, you just type in and we'll tell you what to do. And if you want to trade short term or long term, there's also a system to scan for it. Okay, so this is to help you instantly find the correct stocks and to have the precision to trade them profitably. Okay. Second thing is the 4 days Zoom class. So we have a 4 days live on Zoom. Like Zoom if you understand. Okay. So this Zoom class will be live on 4 days. Many years ago, I think it's like almost 18 years ago at this meetup, okay, doing my live trading class. Okay. So in this class, we'll talk about 4 strategies. Okay, 4 strategies. Just now I only shared 2. There are shorter term strategy over here. How many here want to trade short term? Type me if you want to trade short term. So if short term strategy, we have what we call swing trade. Okay, very quickly. I don't want to take too much time. Very quickly, you can swing trade over here. And then you can scan for stocks over here from there. And then rank the stocks. Okay, rank the stocks based on arrows. And these are the stocks that you can trade. Basically, basic idea. This space inside these 2 lines is a trampoline. Okay, it's a trampoline. So when the boy go inside the trampoline, it will bounce up lah. Go inside the trampoline, it will bounce up. Do you all follow what I'm saying? Okay, so like go inside the trampoline, you'll bounce up. So basically the idea is like that. So within that, you look at this thing called CCI, and then you have a opportunity to trade the stock. Okay? That yes, if you understand. Can you notice that the next few days the price goes up? Oh, price goes up. It's 23%, even though it looks very little. Okay, this is 17%. This is 30 or 40%. Okay, so it's not that small. The returns. Okay, so that is for short-term trading. Okay, you can see again the trampoline concept. Okay, the price goes up after that. Okay, so that's short-term trading. Okay, so next, this class, right, is a free receipt lifetime. Every time in lifetime. So there's a lifetime of free seat, 4 days. Okay. So let's say example, you intend to attend a class for the next 20 years. Is 20 times 4 days. So 80 days of training. Okay. If you every year attend once. Okay. So that will be 4 days class to enhance your hit rate and to enhance your understanding and to include the swing trade. Number 3 is the quick start pack. So in the members area over here, besides the weekly webinar, we also have the master class. These are the additional things that we cover in class. Okay, not covered in class. Example, how many here want to learn fundamental analysis? Like me, if you want to learn fundamental analysis. So example here, Royston talk about energy storage, infrastructure revolution. Okay, talk about sentiment indicators. Okay, 5 lessons I learned from Gerald. Gerald is 24 years old. Okay, I think this year. Okay, he bought his condo at 24 years old, and he joined me as an intern at 18 years old, as an intern before army, and now at 24 years old, he bought his first condo. By the way, he and his brother stay in a rented HDB flat. Okay, true story. Rented HDB flat. Okay, and right now they're moving out. They stay together. Okay, so he and his family. Okay, his mother passed on early. His father left him. This Gerald. Royston is a multiple-year award-winning analyst. Okay, you heard of this company called Bloomberg? Tag me if you heard of Bloomberg. Okay, Bloomberg is a news agency, talk about stocks, and he is a top analyst for a few years in his industry, oil and gas industry. Okay, and he also is the one he have done his work, and right now he's almost like full-time with me. He cover more on fundamental analysis and things like that. Then we have Manish. Manish is a chartered market technician. Okay, chartered market technician, I think close to 15 years ago, we took the exam together. CMT. Okay, you all heard of CFA, Certified Financial Analyst. Chartered market technician is more rare than CFAs. Okay, it's a rarer certification. And he's also previously, the right-hand man to the CIO of DBS and Stan Chan. Okay, he's not the CIO, Chief Investment Officer, but he's a right-hand to the CIO. Okay, and so he is also there to support you. Okay, and there are other people here to support you. Okay, they'll be doing the master class together with me. Okay. Now, besides that, right, there are other things over here. We have the live trading class. We have the option series. How many here interested in options? Type in options. So in the 4 days class, we won't cover options. Too much things to cover already. So what we do is the option class we cover in videos. Okay, like how to hedge, how to go long, how to go short, how to do option selling. All this we cover in the free videos. So you can go and watch it. Okay. And then Manish recently did the chart reading also over here. Okay. So all this is additional training over there. Okay. By the way, you do not need to know everything to be profitable. These are additional videos to help you to be better. Okay. Last time is a Facebook group. So besides the public Facebook group, we also have the graduate Facebook group. In the graduate Facebook group, we have about close to 7,000 people in the group, 6,009 people in the group. Okay. And it is active group. Okay. Next, weekly handholding. The weekly handholding is lifetime. The live Zoom is lifetime. Okay, so that is important to let you know that it's a lifetime of handholding. So this is priceless. This is where we learn to put in winning trades with high accuracy, additional handholding. Okay, so this is the value. This is not the price, this is the value. Okay, $10,000, 2001, 400, 900, and priceless. Okay, so how much money you can make? Let's make some assumption over here. Assuming you have $5,000 in capital and you make 20% a year for one trade. 1 year you make $1,000. That fair, you think is fair? All the stocks just now I show you, whether it's Robinhood, AMD, they make more than 20%. Yes or no? Okay, but let's say that's 1 year I make 20%. 1 year, okay? So you make $1,000. That's all. Okay, but let's assume they can do more than a stock a year. Let's assume you can do 6 stocks a year. So it's $1,000, multiply that by 6. Okay, multiply by 6, that was $6,000 a year. So if you can make $6,000 a year more, additional $6,000 a year more, will it be worth paying $5,000 for it? Like me, if you think it's worth paying $5,000 if you can make consistently $6,000 a year every year. If you have the money, will you be willing to pay $5,000 for it? Like me, if you are willing to do that, okay, assuming you can make $6,000 a year, okay, so good, okay. So for the standard price for today is only at 4,688. It's only at 4,688, and right now I'll have every intention to launch it at 468 because but I want to collect more success story. So I'm willing to take $1,000 off just for today. Just for today, in this webinar, I'll take $1,000 off. So all I ask, right, is when I'm successful with this, that you give me a testimony right in the public Facebook group, your results. Type deal if it's a deal. So by typing deal on the chat group, I'll take $1,000 off. So instead of 4,688, you get everything we mentioned just now, at only 3,688. Only at 3,688. And right now you can go by interest-free installment. But arrange with your bank, it's only $10 a day. $10 a day for 1 year, or $300 per month. With that investment, you get a lifetime of Zoom. Okay, the 4 days class, the members area with different people adding value to you. Okay, you have the access to the Facebook group. All this only at a low price of $307 per month. Okay, or 3,006 one time. Okay, so for the first 12, it will. And today, all you need is to put a $300 deposit. That's all. $300 deposit. You go to smtclass.com. Okay, put a $300 deposit, and my team will contact you via WhatsApp by tonight after the payment is made. Okay, you can scan the QR code or click on the link smtclass.com to put a $300 deposit over there. Okay, so right now I want to do a 100% money back guarantee. Okay, what is this 100% money guarantee? Please listen up. It's very important. Okay. First, this money back guarantee, right, will allow you to have access to the trader's GPS. Right now, this time I search only look at 3 stocks. But if you want to look for more stocks over here, you can test it for yourself. Number 2, you access the premium members area. See, in the premium members area, the 4 days class is already here. That yes, if you understand. The 4 days class is already on the Zoom, on the recording already. So after that, you watch all this recording, you have the members, you have the software, you can use the software already. Do you follow what I'm saying? So before the class start, you already have access to all these things already. Then after that, you come for day 1 of the training. Okay, after day 1 of the training, by 12 a.m. the next day, okay, if you're not 100% satisfied with the training or feel that there's any other types of training that are better than us, you can ask for a full 3,688 refund. That yes, if you understand. Okay, so the investment, right, guys, is 3,688. Okay, 3,688. So if you find that after this, right, you find that it's not good, okay, after you attend number 1, the trader GPS. Number 2, you have the premium members area. Number 3, you attend day 1 of the training. After that, you find that this is not good. The 3,688 is fully refundable. It becomes 0. Okay, in fact, to do this, there's an admin cost. The admin cost over here is about $400 to $500. Let's put it at $450. Okay, to get the trader GPS, to get the premium members area, to get day 1 of training, the premium is about $450. I'm actually giving you $450 right now. Type yes if you understand. I'm giving you $450 right now. Okay, but this $450 you can choose to take or not. Okay, choose to take or not. Okay, if you decided to take it, then you attend the class. After that, you pay 0. you gain 450 of value. Type yes if you understand. The software, the premium members area, the day one price, you gain 450. Your cost is 0. Okay? So to summarize again, you get the trader GPS, valid $10,000, the 4 days class, the quick start pack, the members area, the Facebook group, and the weekly hand holding. Total value is $13,691, but for today, right, it's only at 3688. Only at 3688. And today, you just need to put a $300 deposit to secure your place today. Okay, to secure your place today. Just put a $300 deposit to secure your place today. Okay, so potentially what you're going to get, number one, you get potentially a money-making skill. Type yes if you understand. Potentially a money-making skill. Okay. What is this money-making skill? This money-making skill is basically how you turn your income, how you turn your time into assets. Do you follow what I'm saying? Number two, you get clarity. Clarity means to say you don't need 100 things to work together. You just need 2 or 3 things and you are on your way to success. Type yes if you heard what I say. A lot of people think right, that to be successful in trading, I need to do like a lot of things, like 10,000 steps. It's not like that. Trading, right, to be successful in trading, basically is 2, 3 steps, that's all. But what is the challenge? The challenge is you don't know which 2, 3 steps. Type yes if you understand. Because some people say crypto is good, some people say investing property is good, some people say that option is good, some people say that TA is no good, some people say that FA is good. You're so confused. You don't know which 3 steps to do. Do you all follow what I'm saying? Type yes if you understand. So potentially, right, over here, I want to give you that clarity. What are the 3 steps in the next 3 months that you need to do to be successful? Okay, and by having the money-making skill, by having the clarity, that will equals to the passive income that you want. Okay, whether is it like Grace, whether is it like Glenn, whether is it like Payme, all these people are people who have ability to make money-making skill. Again, I want to share with you, it is not important if you don't even need to trade full-time. Some were mistaken. I said, Colin, must you be a full-time trader? No lah. Okay, it's not not everyone here is full-time trader. Okay. Okay, share with you. By the way, this is Glenn. Okay, this is Glenn. Okay. This is Terrence. Okay. Terrence. They are not full-time trader. They are not full-time trader. Even Glenn is not full-time trader also. Okay. So you can go on YouTube and look for them. Okay. So you don't need to become a full-time trader to do that. Okay. So okay, go to this link. Okay, guys, for the first 12, the deposit will be $300. And then after that, access to the members area and let me read out some of the names that have signed up. We have quite a lot of names over here. Today we have Gina Ko. Gina, are you there? And we have Emily Fong. If you're there, just say hello or hi. Sherman Ong. If you're there, say hi. Ko Wee Ping. If you're there, say hi. And Sarah Hui. And then Shun Hua Yap. If you are, thanks for signing up. Then we have Tan Philip. If you're there, say hello or got it. Okay. Joel Ng, if you're there, say hello. Hashmin Bafaha, if you're there, say hello. And then Rika Yuki, if you're there, say hello. Okay, we have Kenneth Leong. Congratulations for signing up. Okay. How many here have signed up and I've not called your name? Just let me know. If you have not called your name, just let me know. HC Talk, Samson Hong. Can we maybe wait for a while? Okay, wait for a while. Okay, let me just answer some of the questions. I've got so many questions. I wanted to answer some of these questions right now. Okay, so what are the questions that you all want to ask me? What are the questions you want to ask me? Can you all ask the question right now? Okay, one question you will ask is, Colin, what if the market collapse? How many here is concerned about that? Type me if you're concerned about that. Okay, okay. So let's take one crisis. Okay, one crisis. I'll let you choose: COVID, global financial crisis, or SARS. What crisis do you want to choose? Choose any crisis. Global financial crisis. Good. Thank you, Penny. Okay, so global financial crisis. Name one stock in the global financial crisis that were badly affected. Any stock. Any stock. Any stock. Choose one stock. What stock would that be? One bank stock. Citibank. Okay, can Citibank can? WeBank. Can Citibank. Citibank. Okay, Citigroup. Now we'll call Citigroup. Okay, so let's take a look at Citigroup during the global financial crisis. This is global financial crisis. Can you see that? That yes, if you can see that. Okay, so in 2007 all the way to 2009, the market dropped 93%. Yes or no? If you use the long term, can you see that from here all the way to here, it is in red? Type yes if you can see that. So if it's in red, what does it mean? If it's in red means no buy lah. Yes or no? That yes if you understand. So you avoid losing 93%. Got it? Oh, you avoid losing 93%. In July, you already got out. And in fact, in June, you already got out already. Oh, June already got out already. So, can you see? So, even for crisis stocks, you can make money. We didn't cover one part called shorting. Okay, during that period of time, weekly chart, this part over here, you can also go on short. Okay, can you see that there are red arrows over here? That yes, you can see. So today, I have not enough time to cover, but you can actually short to make money from it. Okay, when the long term is down, this green signal are not cannot use. Okay. Do you have a better QR code? The resolution not very good. Can send in WhatsApp. Angela Tanako. Can somebody follow up with Angela Tanako, please? Thank you. Okay, we got a few more names over here. We have Kenneth Leong and Carrie Chow. If you all read out your name, just say here or got it or something like that, or here. Okay, by the way, you make payment, I will not call your name, also let me know. Say Yo Peng Lim, Christy Yik, Yin Ni Chung, and Joshua Sim, and Hui Lei Wong. Okay, these are people who have signed up. Okay, for today. Congratulations. Okay, so SMT is what? SMT at the end of the day, right? SMT is a community. Do you all follow what I'm saying? It's a community. What we want to do is like this. First thing first, what I want to do is to give you the what to do first. Because if you are new and you don't know what to do, it's very challenging. Yes or no? So what I want to do is the 4 days, right? Basically, it's just to equip you with the knowledge only. Okay? There'll be 3 days of class. The 3 days of class is on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Wednesday will be 7:30 to about 10. Friday also the same, 7:30 to about 10. Then Saturday will full day about about 10 a.m. all the way to about 3. And then this live trading class, right, is another training class on the weekdays. It's also about 7:30 to about 10. Okay. Then after that, we have the weekly webinar. So this weekly webinar starts after your 4 days of training. And this one carry on for the rest of your life. Okay, where we apply all these few days of training into real time markets. Okay, then after that, every 2 weeks, we have a master class. Okay, the master class I show you over here, like example, like this month, October, we have energy storage. Okay, last month, September, we got sentiment indicator. We have a lesson in short-term trading. Okay, so these are master classes. Okay, then after that, right, that is how we equip you to the knowledge. Okay. Question. Okay, let's answer some question first. Do you have any more slots for November? Please go and make the deposit first. Make the deposit first. If the November got no more slot, we will slot in the January class. Okay. In fact, next year, likelihood we will increase the price a bit. Every year we increase the price a bit. Okay. Inflation. Okay. So every year we increase the price a bit. But if you lock in the price today, it will only be at 3688. Likelihood next year we increase, maybe every year we increase a bit, $200 or something like that. Okay. So but you will lock in right now, you still lock it at 3688. Okay. We've got a few more names over here. We have where did we stop? I think we stopped at, I don't know where we stopped. Okay. I just read through. Kenneth Leong, Carrie Chow, Yong P. Lim, Christine Yik, I think I read out Christine Yik, Yin Ni Chung, Joshua Sim, Hui Lei Wang, Joachim Kwek, Sim Wei Lee, Angela Tanako. Okay, if I got your name already, just say hi. If I haven't done, you sign up already, haven't read out name, also can. Okay. Some people say, okay, sorry, I didn't read up your name. So Chi Heng Bang, okay, Chi Heng Bang and Lim Yong Sik. Congratulations for signing up. Is it easy to understand? Oh yeah, one more thing. Guys, this system over here, just now I share, right? it is not basic. That's not a preview, right? It's not basic. Do you all agree? Type yes if you agree. Like look at arrows, this is not basic. Yes or no? It's not a basic. But during the class, we will start from basic. Type yes if you understand. We go all the way to the how to key in your orders. Do you all follow what I'm saying? How to key in your orders means step 1, what are the steps to key in your orders? Okay, that means all the way to what is how to enter order, because some people haven't even entered a trade before. How many here is so new that you haven't bought any stocks before? So during the live trading class, we will go through step by step. In live trading class, we'll go through step by step how to key in the orders. It's important. Okay, it's important because some people, they don't even know how to key in orders. Okay, these are 2 hours training on how to buy the shares. Okay, so for the shares, key in what price, which place do you key in the price, where do you click buy, and things like that. Do you follow what I'm saying? So it will be a 2 hours training on this. Got it? Okay. And not only that, guys, in the graduates group, there are a lot of people that are new. Type yes if you understand. There are a lot of people that are new. Example, okay, 31st October, this very new person. Can I ask a very basic question here? I've yet to start trading. I'm wondering about buying setting, mark high, buy trigger. Are these done on Chart Nexus, on trading app, example Momo or IBKR, or another market trader like TradingView? Okay, so Glenn, remember the Glenn? That yes, remember that Glenn, the 1.5 million Glenn? Okay, this is him answering the question. It's done on the trading app. That stop. Okay, let's say Thanks for reply. Okay, Joey. Another question is about learning. Okay, so these are very basic questions. Do you all follow what I'm saying? Very basic questions, but we will have the people to help to attend to you. Okay, so this is our weekly webinar. So in our weekly webinar, we'll put up the link. Where's our how to sign up, and so click on the link, then we can sign up. Okay, every week. Okay, so these are some of the live masterclass. Okay, live masterclass. How to attend live masterclass over here. So okay, and so this is where we build the community. Type yes if you understand how we build the community is from here. Okay. We got a few more names over here. We have Chi Heng Pang, Lim Yong Sing, and Lim Hap. Okay, some people who have signed up. Congratulations for signing up. Anyone haven't signed up, please let me know. If not, I will just do a last part. Okay. For those that want to sign up, go to this QR code, smtclass.com to sign up, or scan the QR code to sign up. Okay, I want to do the last thing for you all, okay, is to do what we call a risk-reward analysis. You see, for everything, whether it's making a decision, that's how we talk about decision, right? Type yes if you still remember. When we talk about decision, we must be systematic in coming to a conclusion. That yes, if you understand, it must be systematic, right? Not just based on feeling, right? Crowd. Okay, it must be systematic. How do you make a decision? It must be some step-by-step process. Okay, some step-by-step process. So here we do what we call pro-con analysis. Okay, so what we call a risk-reward analysis. So what is the risk versus what is the reward? Okay, what is the greatest risk over here is 3688. Type yes if you agree. Okay, the money lah, yes or no? Your money lah. Okay, that's the greatest risk. What is the potential reward? Number one, that's not I say already. Number one is having a system. You want to have a system to help you to get in and out. Yes or no? Okay. Number two, you want to have a coach. Okay, you want to have a coach that not only coach you for 3 days, but a lifetime coach. Yes or no? Lifetime coach. Okay, number three, you have the skill and knowledge to how to get out of this whole rat race. Type yes if you heard what I say. That means putting money in the bank is not the solution. Working harder is not the solution. Type yes if you heard what I say. Burning more time is not the solution, guys. You cannot work harder than the money printer in the world, okay? Cannot, okay? After a while, you need to learn how to use money to make money. You have a skill to potentially learn to make a passive income. If not, let's say imagine that Glenn, right? That's not a Glenn, right? If started with 60,000 and now it's still 60,000, he can no way he can get out of the rat race. Do you agree? But the fact that just now he was just posting on Facebook group means what? Means he's still profitable and contributing. Do you all follow what I'm saying? Type yes if you understand. Okay, in fact, you can go and see who is he lah. Okay, go to thing and see who is he. Okay, you can go see. Okay, got it? Oh. Okay, so let me just but for now, for today, this whole thing is 0. Why? Your risk now is 0. Why? Because you have the day one of the money back. If you cannot see yourself using the system to get out the rat race, you cannot see yourself having a coach to guide you in this journey of life to get out of the rat race, to learn that life skill. If you cannot see yourself learning that skill, having a bit how to make passive income, then you just ask for a full refund and your course is absolutely zero cost. Do you follow what I'm saying? Yes, if you understand. Okay. One more thing I want to also address. We got three more names: Winston, Iran, Sotiko, and Bilingo. These are the people who have made payment. One more thing I want to address. This cost, right, is the cost already. Okay, that yes, if you heard what I say, this cost, right, is the cost. You know, there are some courses out there, right, that is like, oh, after you sign up for the course, you don't learn everything, and then you got to pay some more money to learn another thing, and pay some more money to learn another thing. This is not like that. Yes, if you heard what I say, everything, the trading strategy, everything that we cover in the live, in the weekly webinar, we will cover in the 4 days. Do you follow what I'm saying? In fact, the weekly webinar, right, will be the live application of the 4 days of training. Do you follow what I'm saying? And all the other masterclass is also free. Okay, it's also free for you. Okay, it's not free for life, it's free for you. Okay, how long? Okay, that's why I didn't cover this part. Let me just go through this part. Okay, before I go through, let me just go through. There's a spouse rate also over here. Your spouse, if your spouse want to join us, it's only at 1988. Okay, so you have 3688 minus or 1988. You get $1,700, excuse me, of discount. $1,700 worth of discount. Okay, and I strongly encourage you to bring your spouse along. Why? Because most of the time, the investment decision should be made as a team. Yes or no? You make better decision together. Okay, so bring your spouse along. Okay, so for this price is only at 368, but I want to cover one thing. Okay, not everything is lifetime. Okay, not everything is lifetime. This is some of the things are lifetime, some of the things are not lifetime. This 4 days class is lifetime. This Facebook group is lifetime. This weekly handholding is lifetime. This Trader GPS is not lifetime. It's only for 6 months only. After 6 months, if you want to renew, it's $888 per year. Per year. Okay, and once you subscribe for the software for a year, you get the premium members area also a year for free. A year for free. Okay, so this is 1 year, $880 or $77 per month. Okay, $77 per month. I want to share with you why is it not free. Because the Trader GPS require data, the exchange data. This data is not free from the exchange. That's the first reason why. The second reason why is because of the master classes. I want to continue to have good people to continue to add value to the master class. Then, of course, I need to pay them. Okay, that's why this is not free. But for this, right, you get the members area, you get the video course is very valuable already. Okay, but for me, like my time, okay, like my weekly handholding, I do for you lifetime free. Okay, for the Facebook group, it's lifetime free. For the 4 days class, it's lifetime free. Okay, so that is the only subscription, so-called, that you need to pay. But again, I want to share with you, even if you don't subscribe, you can still attend the lifetime weekly webinar for life. You can still ask questions on Facebook group. You can still attend a 4 days class for the rest of your life. It doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, guys, if not, then let's call it a day today. Appreciate everyone for being here. Any other question I have not answered? If not, thank you very much. I will leave the room. My team will still be around. If you have any question, you can ask my team. They will be around to help you answer any question. If not, I want to appreciate everyone for being here together. One more thing to share. Okay, one more thing to share before I go. There are a lot of scams out there using my name on Telegram, on Facebook, on Instagram. Please do not entertain them. I will not message you. I will not PM you to sign up any course after today. Okay, just take note of that. There are a lot of people that got scammed and things like that. Just be careful. Okay, just be careful of that. Okay, they'll use my name and things like that. Okay, so just be careful. If not, thank you very much, guys. Appreciate all your time for being here. I wish you all the best. I wish you in your journey of life that you learn that life skill, okay, learn that something important in your life that can really make that change in your life. Okay. Thank you guys. If not, good night. Bye.
What you want, try to tell you what you need. Standing at the point, road across you down. What is at your back? Which way do you turn? Who will come find you first? Devils or your gods? All you folks think you run my life, I should be willing to compromise. Say all you demons go back to hell. Save my soul, save myself. 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 In a Virginia jail for my lover, $20,000 bill for my lover, and everybody thinks I'm the fool. They don't get any love from you. Things we won't do for love. Climb a mountain if I had to, risk my life so I could have you. Every day I'm psychoanalyzed for my lover. Choke me up and I tell him lies for my lover. Everybody thinks I'm the fool. They don't get any love from you. The things we won't do for love. I'd climb a mountain if I had to, risk my life so I could have you. Follow my heart, leave my head to ponder. Deep in this love, no man can shake. Follow my heart, leave my mind to wonder. Is this love worth the sacrifices I made? 2 weeks in a Virginia jail for my lover, $20,000 bill for my lover. Every day I'm psychoanalyzed for my lover. Choke me up and I tell him lies for my lover. Everybody thinks I'm the fool. They don't get any love from you. if I had to risk my life so I could have you. You, 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 you. There is fiction in the space between the lines on your page of memories. Write it down, but it doesn't mean you're not just telling stories. There is fiction in the space between you and reality. You would do and say anything to make your everyday life seem less mundane. There is fiction in the space between you and me. There's a science fiction in the space between you and me. The fabrication, the grand scheme. I am the scary monster. I eat the sin as I leave the scene. In my spaceship, I am laughing. Your remembrance of your bad dream. There's no one but you standing. Be the pity and the blame for the ones who do not speak. Write the words that get respect and compassion, and for posterity. Write the words that make believe there is truth in the space between. There is fiction in the space between you and everybody. Give us all what we need. Give us one more sad sort of story in the fiction of the space between. Sometimes a lie is the best thing. Sometimes a lie is the best thing. Oh, the best thing. Is the best thing. Why do the babies starve when there's enough food to feed the world? Why wouldn't there so many of us so that people still unknown? Why are the missiles called peacekeepers? peacekeepers when they're aimed to kill? Why is a woman still not safe when she's in her home? Love is hate and war is peace. No is yes and we're all free. But somebody's gonna have to answer. The time is coming soon. Amidst all these questions and contradictions, there's some who seek the truth. They tell me, why do the babies starve? There's enough food to feed the world. And why wouldn't there so many of us? Are there people still alone? And why are the missiles called peacekeepers when they're aimed to kill? And why is a woman still not safe when she's in her home? Love is hate and war is peace. No is yes, we're all free. But somebody's gonna have to answer. The time is coming soon when the blind remove their blinders and the speeches speak the truth. Tell me, why do the babies starve when there's enough food to feed the world? And why wouldn't there so many